Hey again, it's Corey
and Victoria
from Trains in the Valley.
And we got some Bowser pre-orders that were just announced, like 2 or 3 days ago?
Yeah, just about.
We're so excited because guess what we got? Boxcars, hoppers, and some trolleys.
Yeah, and that trolley project seems interesting, but we'll dig into that. So, as you can see right here, we got the 40-foot boxcars up. So we're going to take a look at it.
So, features: crisp details, sharp paint and printing, metal wheels, and knuckle couplers.
That's right.
Kind of the usual for a Bowser boxcar.
Yeah, if you're not familiar with Bowser, definitely check them out. They make some good stuff. I got a lot of their stuff on my layout too, so I'll show you a little bit of that in a minute.
I guess we should start off with, these are expected fall 2021, and the pre-order due dates are November 27th.
Right, and to be safe, I like to get in like a day ahead of time, so if you guys are waiting till last minute, if you could get them in by the 26th, by midnight at least, that would be awesome. Appreciate that. All right, let's see what we got here. So right off the bat, we got some blue coal. So this is the DL and W. That's pretty neat. Like, I'm not used to seeing the blue coal scheme on a boxcar, so that's kind of interesting.
I like that, but I'm used to seeing that color scheme. And I'm actually more into the maroon Tuscan one next to it. More actually.
Yeah.
But they're both super cool.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Oh,
so
it literally says brown there. I'm like, maroon Tuscanish color. They're both awesome. I really like, they look pretty sharp.
Yeah, and I'll point out too, that's Delaware and Hudson on that one. So that's good to know. All right, cool. I like this. I like this Boston and Maine.
Yeah, I mean, I just love a good logo, and the BM's pretty awesome there. And the blue color, of course. Mm-hmm. And the black door. I like that.
Yep. All right. Here we got a Chicago Great Western here. Mm-hmm. All right. I don't know much about the Western there.
And I wanted to mention, each of these have 3 different road numbers.
Yes. Yep. As you can see, that we would be happy to get all 3 for you. But whatever you guys need, we'll be happy to accommodate.
I like these two because there's different versions on each side, as you can see in the image. Side A, side B, just something a little different, like the wording is different.
Yeah, I see that. So Burlington Way of the Zephyrs, and then it says Everywhere West on it. And it looks like some coloring differences here.
Yeah, I like that. I like that Canadian National. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's pretty cool that they did 2 color schemes in the prototype like that. All right.
Looks like we got a Delaware and Hudson. I like that yellow color. Yeah,
that's definitely a nice bright car there. And this car is interesting. Doesn't it kind of remind you of the CN cars that they made?
It does. The color scheme is similar.
Yeah.
If not the same.
I do wonder about that. That's interesting.
How do you pronounce that word?
Oh.
Put you on the spot here.
Yeah. Duluth, Winnipeg, and Pacific by chance? I'm not sure. I don't always pronounce everything right because I have my favorites and I'm still learning here.
Well, I love the next row, both of them. Great Northern, if you guys don't know by now, is my favorite. I love Great Northern. And last round of Bowser stuff we got in, the Lind liquefied gases went very well. So my money's on that one for popularity.
Yeah, there's a good chance that that's going to be very popular again. Yeah, so that stuff's awesome. Yeah, I'm excited about the GN too. That's nice.
I mean, I'm actually in a hoodie right now with the goat on it. So, maybe we got to get a screenshot of that in here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love Great Northern.
All right, what else do we got here? We got New Haven. That's a nice bright car also there. Mm-hmm. And now we thought this was interesting. Here's a Southern Pacific, but it's not. It's T and no, which isn't the easiest thing also to say that we...
Is it T and no or is it TNNO? Both are extremely difficult to say. Now, I said this to Corey earlier. And maybe some people who know what TNO or TNNO is, and maybe you'll bash me for saying this, but I think they should have just said TNO and left the and out of there. I don't know. But, I mean, I can't complain. I don't even know what it means. But anyway, there is a Southern Pacific with a TNNO on it.
Yes.
I had to be very slow about it.
Oh boy. All right, we got one more here. A Western Pacific with the feather on it, cushion underframe.
WP.
Yep, that's a nice car there. So, all right, so these Boxcars are always pretty popular. So here's the next batch that we can expect again in, to scroll up, fall 2021. So about a year from now or so. All right, let's see what else we got.
All right, Corey, I'm like super excited about these 100-ton hoppers.
Yeah, the hoppers are always great. Bowser makes 70-ton, 100-ton hoppers. I'm not sure which are more popular, actually. I used to say the 100-ton are, but it just depends. Everyone gets excited over them, though, nonetheless.
So let's just, before you scroll down, read again what the info is here. It's exactly the same, I'd say, except for the wheel information, I think. Ready to run roller bearing trucks with metal 36-inch wheels, interior and slope sheet braces, and knuckle couplers. As usual, well, I don't want to say as usual. As the last thing that we showed you, the Boxcars, they're also expected in fall of 2021 and the same pre-order due date.
All right, so right off the bat, we got a heavy hitter. We got BNSF.
Yeah, I like that, and I love the color.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Now, I'm not sure what era that is. I mean, it doesn't have stripes, so I'm just going to take a wild guess and say it was, a little before, maybe early 90s. I'm not sure.
I don't know, but I don't think any of them have stripes, if I'm not mistaken. I looked at all the pictures for the last 2 hours, so
yeah,
I think maybe there's one in there that I missed, but
yeah, I always get excited when I see stripes because
and I just have to point out the next one, the Canadian National. I am a sucker for the huge logos. So the big CN there, nice. That is my jam. I love that, and I think it's going to be a heavy hitter in the popularity.
Yeah, that is cool. Yep, that is good. And CNO, can't go wrong with that car. That's, that's just going to be good. We seen it before. We sold many of those, that's for sure. So,
and I really like the DRG and W, but the reason I like it is the gray color. Now, I know that pictures of pre-orders don't always exactly match to what's on the screen. I like the color gray. If it actually was that color gray, I would be head over heels. Might differ. You know how it is when things actually come back in real life. But it might be that gray.
Yeah,
we'll see.
I would expect it to be kind of faded because, as you can see, it was patched. So that's pretty cool. That's a neat car. Yeah, I like that. Frisco, that's cool.
2 different L&Ns. We got an anniversary logo and another one. I like the yellow.
Yeah, that's
yellow
neat.
Letters.
I don't know a whole lot about L&N myself, but nonetheless, those are nice. We got Penn Central. That's always super popular around here.
And I think the next one is my favorite. Yeah. I absolutely love that seaboard system. It just is so sharp and it just pops. It is gorgeous. And I don't want to get ahead of myself.
Yeah, no,
I love that one.
It's really cool. Every time I see old pictures, like in the 90s, where there was still some chassis hanging around with CSX and some seaboards. I'm like, man, what was I doing in the 90s? I should have been out rail fan.
You were a kid and didn't drive.
Yeah, that was definitely the problem.
Yeah, and you were playing with Transformers.
Yeah.
And Pokemon later in the 90s.
Yeah, I know. I should have never put my trains away, that's for sure.
Oh, next, I like that Southern Pacific. I love the logo of Southern Pacific with the P being the line under the Southern, like that.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, that's a nice car. I think that's an earlier one. I can almost tell. I can usually tell just by the SP. It sort of looks like a little on the older spectrum, but I could be wrong. I'm I'm not a grandmaster yet, but I will be. All right, what do we got? Upper Marion, Plymouth. That's neat. I've never seen that before.
Mm-hmm. And I like that wheeling in Lake Erie. That is cool, the way the logo is going. See, I'm just a sucker for logos. Anything like with a cool logo font, anything like that, I'm just a sucker for.
Yeah, well, here's actually like a little mini fact. We used to do a lot of stuff with art. So we recognize a good logo or color schemes. I love color schemes and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's why we're always talking about stuff like that.
That's definitely the reason.
And actually, that they do have orange.
I don't know. Are they actually stripes, or are they just like ironically like there?
I'm not sure.
Or coincidentally there.
I kind of feel like it has something to do with safety, but we'll let that up. We'll let that up to the people that know all about wheeling, I guess.
So the hoppers, just like with the boxcars, there's 3 different road numbers for each one. Pretty cool.
That's right. Great way to grow the fleet.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's take a look at the last thing we got here.
So we got some trolleys.
Yeah, so this is different. It seems like a project that Bowser's been working on beforehand, from what I could see from their website. I think it kind of predates me being a dealer. I've been connected with them for about 4 years, and unless I'm mistaken, I think this is the first time I'm hearing about this. So, but this is interesting. So we got PCC Kansas City Body Trolleys.
One fact to point out is the pre-order due date is before the others are showing. It's the 15th of November.
All right.
But also expected fall 2021.
Yep, that's good to know. So that gives them a little more time to get working on them.
Should I read the info there?
Sure, why not?
Okay, what the model features are injection molded plastic body, window glass, operating roof poles, operating headlight, DCC ready with 21 pin plug, accurate painting and decorating, can motor drive with flywheel, sound trolleys equipped with Loc sound decoders, DCC and sound. They do not recommend Loc sound for use on DC analog layouts.
All right, and there you have it, folks. So what we have is a few different variations here. We have Philadelphia Green.
Phila Green.
Yep. So as you can see, we got 2 road numbers without sound, and then we have the same ones with sound, of course.
So here's a question. If someone wanted all 4 road numbers, they'd have to buy 2 with sound, 2 without sound, and put their own sound stuff in the ones without sound.
No, it's the same number. I guess I should have clarified that.
You know what I'm looking at? The wrong number.
Oh, okay.
I was looking at 03 and 04 and 01, 02.
Yeah,
Okay.
This would be your road number back here.
I knew that.
That's
but,
okay.
I looked at a lot of numbers the last 2 hours trying to get all this on our website, and yeah, that did that.
Yeah, that I know what happens there.
I like the Gulf Oil one, the color scheme there.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
That is definitely the color scheme of Gulf, the gas stations, I would definitely say.
Oh, yeah.
Because I know those old signs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely a fan of old places. That's another thing I'm into. Like seeing old Ames stores and old Kmart signs and anything vintage that's like gone for the wind. Gulf, yep, that's the colors.
Yeah, that's neat. I didn't even catch that, so that's why you're here. Yeah, I don't catch everything. Now Toronto, that's pretty neat. Now I don't know much about Canada, unfortunately. I definitely would love to visit it sometime. Bowser does a lot of stuff for Canada, actually. So if you model Canada, definitely check them out. I know they have a lot of locomotives, CN and CP coming out right now. And they even get into some of the smaller railroads, so they're definitely passionate about Canada operations too. So that's a nice Toronto. We have a Kansas City, and that's phase 1, so that'd be an earlier color scheme, of course. Then we have SEPTA, which is Philly, and that's ex-Toronto.
And you can see the colors are pretty much the same.
Right. Yep, more or less it was patched. Yeah, so that's neat. Now this is interesting. They're actually offering 3 road numbers for the bicentennial. So they have one with Pennsylvania on it. But here's another neat thing too. They're going to do a version that has no state on it, and they're going to have a decal which offers a bunch of different states and different things like that. If you go on Bowser's website, you can check that out. They have like a little image of it that shows what you'll all get. So the car won't have a number on it, and you'll basically be able to create your own custom trolley. Here it says it includes all 13 states, destination signs, and car numbers. So there you have it. So
aren't there like 50 states?
Well, 13 states that had these cars. That's the big thing. Yeah.
Mm.
But
okay.
Yeah, it seems like it should be an interesting project for them. So
that's cool.
Yeah, definitely. So I guess really that's it.
We gotta show them how they can pre-order.
Of course.
That is the biggest thing. Go to trainsinthevalley.com. That is our website. It will look like this. You see, this is our homepage. All you gotta do is go to HO Scale and then hit HO Pre-Orders. And you'll see something like this. It'll probably have a different video featured here. But anyway, it's the first thing. You see all the hoppers there, and you just find the ones you want: Seaboard System, PC, L&N, etc. And then eventually you'll get to the Boxcars, and then you keep going, and I believe the trolleys are right underneath. They're all there. And if we click on one, this is a really cool feature that we offer. We have a pre-order discount. It's $21 each. And you only have to put $5 down on these. And then once we receive them, you'll get notified that we got them, that they're ready to ship, and then you'll get an invoice sent to you. And then you'll pay then you can pay it in full once it comes, and then we'll ship it to you. Right?
Yep, I couldn't have said it any better myself. Very nice.
Let's see, just so they know. These are the ones without sound, correct?
Yeah.
So you only have to put 20 down for the ones without sound, and it'll be $123 once it comes. That's your pre-order discount price. And the ones with sound, again, $20 down, but altogether it will be $195 total.
Right. Which we try to give the best price possible. So, we kind of research thoroughly, and we try to do the best we can. And, in a perfect world, I wouldn't take any money down, but, we're not allowed to cancel, so that covers us that way. So that's the big reason for that. But, we hope that helps everybody out, though, that we can reserve stuff and then you're guaranteed it. So.
So I think this means we have to do our picks.
Ah, that's true.
I'll tell you mine.
Okay.
This thing right here.
Oh, it's so nice. Seaboard
System 100-ton hopper. It is beautiful. I'll click it. I'll make the picture bigger for you. Yeah. That's my pick of this batch. I will go back and you can scroll through and find your pick.
Yeah.
Do you already know what it is?
Or
is it the same one as me?
I really do like the Seaboard.
Oh.
See, you kind of threw me off with that. Now, the BNSF is cool, but if it was the swoosh, that would probably help me out a little more.
And the Lind is probably a second for me. Surprisingly, the Great Northern is not number one.
Oh,
I do
man.
love it. Don't get me wrong. But
honestly, it's kind of strange, but I think I'm going with the GN. It's just really cool because
talking to the guy who has the Chessie System hoodie on right now.
Yeah, well, there wasn't any cats this time.
No.
Bowser makes a lot of cats, so I'm always happy when those come out. Western Maryland especially.
And they're actually quite popular.
Yeah.
They love when the people we sell to, they love when there's like 6 numbers too.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's one difference. We got 3 numbers here, but we'll be all right. We'll get through.
Great.
But yeah, I think I like the Great Northern. It's just really cool. I just love bright cars, and That big logo, that looks pretty cool. So yeah, you threw me off, but that Seaboard is worthy.
Seaboard system, it's beautiful. I love that one.
Yeah. We appreciate you guys watching this. We've been getting some awesome feedback for these videos, so they're a ton of fun. Honestly, we have a lot more fun doing this than just sending out long emails with boring information in it. This is just much more fun.
So much fun. Corey and I love doing this kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, every time a company's like, here's some new pre-orders, we're like, yes, we get to do another video.
That's right. So we'll keep them coming because I'm sure the next round of everything's coming around. So, all right. Well, we don't want to ramble too much, so we'll leave it there. Thanks for watching. Check out our site and stay tuned for more content. Have a great day.
Bye.